What is going on? Future Anthony now. Real quick, before I play this video, I just want to do a real quick weigh-in, because which you guys will find out in a minute. This isn't a vlog, but I did want to get a weigh-in, so let's weigh in real quick. Dang, I honestly can't believe how much weight I've lost too. It's actually been 2 weeks since I've weighed in though, I will say that. And last time I weighed in, you could even see the video, I was 328. So that puts me down 7 pounds. So that's what, we've lost about 3.5 pounds a week. Killer. I'm killing it. I'm going to keep killing it, and I hope you guys keep watching. So I'm going to let you guys watch the video now. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. Today's video, unfortunately, is not going to be a weight loss vlog because it is actually the 5th, which this vlog that would be going up today was supposed to be recorded yesterday, and yesterday I just didn't actually turn out to record anything. I didn't even work out, and I'm going to explain that right now. Based on what happened, just, you know, I went to work. I taught 2 different classes yesterday, so I was busy for a majority of the day. And then one of my friends I haven't hung out with in like a year or 2, we started talking, and he came down and we hung out, and we actually ended up hanging out all day. It was actually pretty fun. Actually, let me go grab something real quick. Okay, he actually got me this Dungeons and Dragons player's handbook because he plays Dungeons and Dragons, and I think Dungeons and Dragons is pretty cool. I've always thought it was interesting. I really hope I'm going to have the time to play it. You know, we were able to create my character and stuff yesterday. It was pretty fun. I won't talk about that stuff because I know some of you probably find that pretty lame. But yeah, no. So I don't feel too bad. But I did eat Chinese food yesterday also. So yesterday was just kind of an day. You know. But, you know, today's a new day. I am going to work out. I am going to record a vlog for tomorrow, of course. Everything's going to be the same. I did want to bring a video, so I thought today was on that subject of just, you know, having a bad day or something. I'd talk about some of my past weight loss struggles. I thought maybe people might find that cool or something. I've only really ever, really been serious about losing weight 2 times in my life. Ever. Just 2 times. I've been overweight since I was a little kid. I've always been overweight. I've never been skinny. I couldn't think of a time that I ever have. But, you know, growing up, I never really focused on it. I never really thought anything about it. I didn't really have anyone around me telling me that, you know, I had people telling me it was wrong, but all that ended up doing was lead me to feel even worse about myself. You know, it was just a whole cycle. But, when I was about 19 years old, I just went through some things in life, and that was the first time that I ever really wanted to lose weight, and that was when I was at my biggest at that time. So at about 19 years old, I was like 340 pounds. I don't know, because I started working out, and after about a month I weighed myself, and I was at like 320. So I mean, we could even just say 320, whatever, we'll say 320. And I was actually able to work myself all the way down to 280. So I lost a little over 40 pounds. I almost lost 50 pounds. And the way I did that is I lost that within about 4 months. I was just eating, you know, I was on this protein shake and stuff like that. I was really only eating that and just eating like spinach and the veggies that I needed, and chicken for dinner, and then I was going to the gym every day. And also, I was going to the gym walking there every day, so I had to walk 2 miles. I had to walk 2 miles to the gym, I would work out, and then I would walk 2 miles home. And I did that every single day except for on Sundays for 4 months, and I was just melting away. I was just melting away. You know, and then what ended up happening is I ended up getting with my girlfriend, which I should put like a picture like right here for you to see. And that's me, you know, to like my skinniest pretty much. But one thing that, you know, why I ended up getting big again is because, you know, mentally in my head, I was sad, you know, and a lot of other things, you know. The reason I had been so motivated to lose weight the first time was because I didn't care about my life. I wanted to go to the army. I wanted to just throw my life away. And to me, that was throwing my life away. I know to you, some of you are like, Army, that's a great life choice. I know. Personally, to me, I just viewed it like that, and that's why I was just working on losing my weight. My uncle was in the military, so he was helping with that, and that was the goal that I was going towards. Then obviously being with my girlfriend, that goal changed because now I was like, wow, I'm loving life. And then I stopped going to the gym. I started eating worse. I worked a job that did keep me active, which is probably why I didn't I didn't go straight to like a TLC special size, but 370 pounds. And honestly, my girlfriend feels that there was a time there that I was bigger for a short period when I moved. When I had lived in the mountains for a while with my girlfriend, and when we moved down, we moved separate places, and I stayed with my family. She thinks that I got bigger there, and I could believe it because I was working at a place called Jack in the Box, and every night I was in there, chicken strips, freaking churros. I was just living it up. I was the king of Jack in the Box, but it was just really unhealthy, and I was working overnight, so that probably was not helping, and I did get big. And then I actually, I stopped working for a while, and I went back to school for a little time, and I think maybe I lost a little bit of weight, and this is where, now the second time that I've ever been serious about losing my weight is right now, which started about 6 months ago. Maybe a little bit longer than that it started. And the reason being is because I was in a nutrition and fitness class, and just learning about what food does to your body and how food, let me put my hands up here so you can see when I talk. Just learning what food does, and it's not just putting stuff in your mouth and you poop it. And you can't look at food as just calories. It is really like chemistry in a way, and that's why it is and it just opened my eyes to, oh my gosh, if I don't do anything, I'll be dead by time I'm 30, by time I'm 40. There's no way. I'm 22 years old, 370 pounds, that's almost 400 pounds at 22 years old, and, I have this picture too that I'll show right here. It's a comparison to right now to when I was at my 370 pounds, and you can see how big I was, and, it's crazy because this picture, I remember thinking at the time when my girlfriend took the picture, wow, I look skinny in that picture. And I'm talking about the time where I was a bit big and fat, because that just shows you how bad your perception could be of yourself, like the delusion you can be in, and because my weight's never been something that's dealt with my confidence. I've always been kind of a confident person. I used to be shy when I was younger a lot, but I kind of grew out of that, and I've never really had issues with that. I don't feel like my weight really holds me back from being out there or anything. But one thing I do feel like I've noticed personally with a lot, now that my mind is a lot better and just with a lot of things, is I see where I feel like people look down at me, and that might be dumb to you, but and it's kind of true, and I understand, it's like what I've said before, being overweight is irresponsible. It's very irresponsible, but one thing people don't realize is I'm not just overweight because I wanted to be, and I'm not saying that it was forced onto me. I'm just saying that the life I lived, unfortunately, this is how I learned to deal with life. This is what I thought was what makes me happy, and I'm obviously not going to go over my past or anything. Maybe we'll have to make a video about that, but just because there's a lot to go over. But, and that's why I say I understand it. That's why if any of you, ever need anyone to talk to about anything, trust me, I've been through a lot in my life, and I know a lot. And I'm trying to better myself now. This is the second time that I've ever been serious about losing weight, and I hope this is the last time. And I want to make sure it's the last time, and that's why I love that I'm doing these videos, because, they're motivating me. They're, just hearing your guys' kind words, it's crazy to me. I didn't think it would be so moving. It really does feel oh wow, really I'm just a fat guy working out, that's just how I look at it, I'm just all and that's why I make fun of it, because, I'm not sad about my weight. Don't, that's one thing I'll let everyone know, I'm not sad about my weight. My weight does nothing to me, but I don't want to die at 40. I don't want to die at 30. I don't want to die tomorrow, because you know what, being this overweight, I could die at any moment. My heart could just finally say, you know what, dude, we've been busting overtimes for the last 22 years. Forget it, And that's the reality of it. But, you know, on a lighter note, let's get away from the reality. Let's go back to the fun YouTube. This is a video. Yay! So, I don't even know where to go with that. But, you know, that's pretty much what I just wanted to talk to you guys about. Just tell you where I am with, like, you know, this is my second time I'm being serious about losing weight. This is going to be the last time. I promise. I promise. I'm promising you guys, whoever is watching now, whether it's 10 of you, 20 of you, whatever, I promise that I'm going to lose this weight, and you're going to see. You may not believe what I'm saying. You may not think that I know what I'm talking about, and that is totally fine, because it is my time to prove to everyone that I do know what I'm talking about and that I'm not just dumb. But, you know, I enjoyed this video. This was a fun video. It's kind of nice to be able to just talk to you guys instead of, like, you know, working out or just trying to figure out something fun to do. I don't know what I'm going to do later on today for a video for tomorrow, but it's going to be dope. I hope you guys definitely tune in to watch that. Subscribe if you want. Leave a like if you want. Leave a dislike if you want. Leave a nice comment if you want. Leave a mean one if you want. But I hope you guys have a good day. You're awesome. Stay awesome. Peace.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie? Would put your lips on my